plug told me they had some Luminance boxes, so I had to go see them, but they said no cameras inside. Got my two boxes, ready to open them up. What's up, Chewy? Let's get to it.
Plot twist. The Connect is my wife. Just kidding. We live in the country, so I don't have a local card shop. So anything I get, like this one here, came directly from Panini.com because we got Walmart, and our Walmart selection is hit. But this is the 2025 Luminance Hobby Box. I was actually sitting in a Walmart parking lot picking up some cards from a restock they had when I saw that this was dropping, so I figured I would go on and grab one. My wife, ironically, also went on at the same time and got one, so I think that's why we're married. Great minds think alike. This is my first time opening a Luminance Hobby Box. I do love them. I think the cards are beautiful. They're like the photogenic cards. I really like the way those look. Um, these do have bases in both vertical and horizontal. On top of that, the hobby boxes, you're going to get the 3 autographs and 1 mem card per box. Does it say on card autos, year 1 signatures, including rare ink variations. On top of that, you're going to get 5 parallels, 4 inserts, and 12 rookies per box. And then I'm personally chasing the animations in the prime times. The Saquon Barkley animation looks sick. If I can get a black 1 of 1, that would be even better. I haven't seen anyone pull any animations online yet. I've watched quite a few hobby boxes get opened, just kind of prepping for this and seeing what's gotten pulled so far, and I haven't seen any yet, so I'm crossing my fingers. Hopefully they're in my box. That would be awesome. As far as autographs, I'm looking for illuminated ink. The portrait signatures also look really cool, and there are jersey patch autos in here. But in terms of just the regular autographs, those year ones, I think there are dual year ones in here as well. There are dual year ones. Um, I'm looking for those. I know Cam Ward and Jackson Dart, I believe signatures are not in here. They are Fnatic exclusives, so they won't be in here, but there are plenty of other people out there that we are looking for that can make this a big hit, so let's try to do this. See what we get. These boxes are really small. When they came in, my wife called and was like, "Do you know the size of these boxes? Because they don't look very big." Let's just go one at a time, top to bottom. I'm not gonna mix them up or anything. Ooh, no, cannot open that one. Where's my cutter? Oh yeah, new kid reporters all over again. Is that Natrone means on our first card? I'll see. I love even the bases of these. I like the edges in the corner. I know a lot of people talked about not liking the edges or not liking that it's asymmetrical, but I love that it's got it on the bottom, but not quite on the top. Deron Bland. Who's that? Branch. Brian Branch. Jonathan Taylor. Man, I had him on fantasy. Not helpful when I needed him. Not helpful. In our first patch, Kyron Williams, Eric Dickerson. Man, it would have been really nice to see Saquon beat Eric Dickerson's record this year. It really would have. I I know he's a team player and there were some games he took himself out, but I don't care. I don't care. He should have been able to beat it. It would have been really nice. That on top of a Super Bowl would have been incredible. Not from any game or a special event. Still, decent little card. Dual patch. Not numbered. Not numbered. That's unfortunate. Nice. Little unforgettable. Man, Miles Garrett is out here talking about I want to win and then just taking the first. Here we go. I'm just a rookie. That's what I get for talking shit. Out here taking money over trying to win a Super Bowl. Should have come to Philly. I don't know how we could have paid him. We would have to pay him somewhere on the back end. way on the back end. Rookie is Tez Johnson. Bucks. A little Phil Maffa back here. Okay. I love these action cards, man. They're just, even though they're base, they still make it more fun. Some of them, I don't love some of like the Donruss products. Cam Ward, #1 draft pick right there. Not a flattering picture, I'm gonna be honest. Not the right angle to catch, but it is an awesome card. It is always cool to pull #1 draft picks. There. These kid reporter things. I wonder if anyone actually does claim them. We should show them all off. Oh, nice. Our first horizontal card is Peyton Manning. Oh, nice. They even do it in the corners on the horizontal, too. That's cool. Next card. The Jerry Sneed. Man, he would have been nice to get. Oh, slide now. Is it? Jonathan Stewart, yeah. Puka Nakua, that's a sick one. Catching it on the dive. I love this. See, I love some of these. And some of the airbrushing is actually really good because they've got some people in their new uniforms and it looks really, really sharp. So next card shiny. Okay, Kyle McCord. I can't be super, super mad. 143 or 150 as an Eagles fan. We drafted him. I still like Tanner McKee, but we'll see if we're gonna get maybe some capital for him or somebody that really needs a quarterback, or maybe we develop him and we see what happens. But on the blue parallel, I like that. The numbers are a little high in these. I saw some people pulling autographs, I think out of 700, which made me think a few things. Mason Taylor on our first autograph in the pro jersey on the year 1. So I think this is my second autograph pull. I had gone to one of my local card shops and just bought, they had loose packs of so I didn't see what that was. I just saw a number. They had loose packs from an open score hobby box, and I bought one, and I ended up pulling a Mason Taylor right away. So I was like, well, maybe these are worth it. So let's go back and buy another. Um, but yeah, on year 1 too, I love that they have them in the pro jerseys. I think that's really awesome. All right, the next one was also numbered. It is Engaged Jared Verse. Oh man. They didn't have to do Josh Allen like that. Look at him. That is numbered 18 to 50. 18 to 50. Nice. Sorry, I was looking at the card, not the screen. I like that a lot. Nice. I got one of those NFT packs on Panini Direct the other day and got a Jared Verse. I cannot get these cards separated to save my life on this matte material. Shaking all nervous. What's this? Morrison. Man, you would think after all those score treats that I separated with my wife, Benjamin Morrison, I should have known. You would think that by now I would know so many more rookies than I do. We have 2 full sets of rookie score treats that we're gonna take to our little show here. Scorton. Man, I wish he would have gone somewhere different. Is that Nick Nash? Not who I was thinking about. Some of these rookie cards look really neat. And it's always surprising who's gonna do well and who's not. We all thought, well, not we, everybody else thought Caleb Williams was gonna do so well, but here it was. Jaden Daniels came out of nowhere, monster year, and of course it doesn't help that he's got to be in the NFC East. Another kid reporter card. Trevor Lawrence on the dive. Look at that. See, I love the artwork on here. It's so sick. Makes the base cards look cool, even though Chris Olave. Oh man, catching the ball on the birds. Ugh. We got garbage. No, I'm just kidding. Dak Prescott. Really, I do think that if he would have been in a different organization, he could have had a much different career, and we would talk about him a lot differently. Number two, 25, 17 of 25. Oh, I saw the portrait. I didn't see who it was. Emeka Egbuka. But we do have a portrait signature. Dolphins, Tyreek. Oh, I flipped two cards. No, Ricky. Okay, okay, Ricky Williams. Now, for all you, was it number two, 25, 20 of 25. Now, for all you youngsters out there, this man can run. Every once in a while, I see him on a podcast and it just reminds me, I got to think back, man, this is a good era of football. Me and my buddy Jake we're going to be starting a podcast up here, I think in October, and this is the kind of stuff we're going to be talking about when football was football. That looked like that could have been a Jaden Daniels fusion back there. Man, that's sick. Now that I ruined all this. Oh wait. I'm so dumb. Luther Burden. I didn't even realize the name at the bottom because it was so hard to see. So the 17 to 25 was not. The 17 to 25, I got too excited about that signature, was Luther Burden. The Emeka Egbuka was 103 out of 249. So you really get a nice little amount of number cards. Some of the numbers are a little high. We've gotten real lucky though. We've got out of 25 right here. Gotta go back through and find that other number. The McCord was not. That was a bit unfortunate. So let's see. Man, though, this Ricky Williams out of 50. I'm sorry, out of 25. That's a nice card. That's gonna go up there. It is a Jaden Daniels fusion. It is. Man, I was hoping for his signatures. Still, year two. It's a pretty card, if nothing else. It's a pretty card. Man, this was the pack right here. This was the pack. Trey Harris. Stone's college. So the base cards are in their college, and then things like the year one here, you have them in their pro in the Jets. Siobhan Revel. See him a couple times a year. Probably twice. Most likely not three, because it's Dallas. That would require a playoff berth. I don't think we're going to get many of those. You still need a little bit of building. But I've said dumber things. All right, we are on our last pack. I'd say last pack magic, but I'm not too upset with this pack. No animation, but I do. So we did get one of the signatures that we were chasing, so I can't be too unhappy. And our numbers aren't too bad. That Jared Verse out of 50 is also a nice card over there. I almost forgot about him. Ooh, some shiny stuff. Is it Bijan? Bijan Robinson. Diving over some Cowboys. Like to see it. I'm from Philly, man. I'll talk so much shit if I can. If anybody will listen. My wife gets sick of it, so y'all are gonna have to put up with it. Ooh. James Lofton. There's a nice card my son will like. Isaiah Pacheco on the base. Let me see if I can actually get his last pack right. Okay. Jaden Daniels. Looking like he's either diving over or running over somebody. Man, not a good day for them. Yeah. Oh, no. Isaiah Bond. And the gold parallel to 299, 138, and 299. Here's our. No way. Travis Hunter auto, 70 out of 75 on the gold parallel. So I told my wife I haven't seen a real crazy box come out of here, but I felt like, oh, with the refraction, I got to work on my lighting in here. I'm still new, but you know, got the refraction, the gold. What does it look like? Some cubes. Travis Hunter out of 75. I told her all the good cards had to be in mine. They had to be in mine. And for 3 autos, that is not bad. The Vestige, Nico Collins. Nice little insert. Man, what a card. Quinshawn Judkins. You know, we'll see what happens there. Jackson Dart flying through the air. Is that, yeah, Jaden Higgins. I saw somebody talking about him in a video earlier. Somebody got an autograph from him. Man, I'm pretty happy with this. I think overall this was pretty awesome. I got this for myself. I always enjoy pulling, you know, #1 draft picks. For our mem card, we ended up with Kyron Williams, Eric Dickerson, dual patch, not numbered. And then for our autos, we got Mason Taylor in the matching ink year 1. Got him in the in his pro jersey too. Gotta love that. I really love the color match on the ink. Then we ended up with a Ricky Williams. That's on card now. That's on card. I didn't even notice that. See? Beginner. Right here. Then we ended up with the Ricky Williams with the signature auto on the what is it? The portrait signatures. That one's sick. And then our third auto that we pulled. It's not on card. However, this is Travis Hunter. I mean, if somebody didn't need a quarterback, he was going #1. So just as valuable in my eyes. Man, my buddy Jake, he's gonna love this. I always try to send him the raws first. As soon as I shoot it, he's gonna love to see that before y'all get to see it. And the rest of our number cards, we also got a Jaden Daniels Fusion. I just like this card. I think it looks great. But we ended up with a blue Kyle McCord, 143 out of 150. Emeka Ibuka, 103 out of 249 on the purple. We got an Isaiah Bond out of. Oh, it's already down the front. It is 138 out of 299 on the gold. Luther Burden III on the red with that like shock pattern. That is 17 out of 25. And then lastly, the engaged Jared Verse, 18 out of 50. So overall, I'm pretty satisfied. That Travis Hunter, this was my favorite. The Ricky Williams was my favorite for a while until we got to that last pack. Man, we did have a little bit of magic there. So, man, that Travis Hunter, that's where it's at. It makes opening these packs worth it when you open stuff like that. It makes it a little bit more fun, but, this is a channel built on pain, so we shouldn't have that too often, I guess.